I still, to this day, have nightmares from this clip. In my matchup against Faker, 2019. Let's let it play out and
No
have a
joke.
look.
I don't. It's all. I'm chilling. It's all fine.
Me against Faker's singed mid.
Please, minions, just get him.
He solo kills me. He has 1 health remaining. Now, guys, Faker is back on his signature singed mid in Worlds. He's boot camping at the moment over on the European West server, and he has been spamming this singed pick. What is he doing? Is he taunting me personally? Perhaps. Is he preparing this pick for a secret counter that he's got strategized, potentially Syndra counter pick? Maybe, but today, guys, we're going to break down his singed mid that he's been spamming on the EUS server. Jumping onto the Rift. The rune page, guys, it's a Predator setup. It's the perfect setup because you're going to be starting boots and refillable potion, okay? Now, before I get a bunch of death threats in my DMs saying that some Sin just trolled your bloody promos, guys, don't play this pick unless you've practiced it, A, and number 2, the comps is right. Faker is not playing this every single game. He's playing it into specific matchups, and that is low mobility mages, things like the Ryze, things like the Syndra, things like the Orianna. If they don't have flash, you Predator, you rush your Merc treads with the Predator start, right? The boots, and then you flip them into your team, and you're the engage, you're the front line. Look at his comp. He has Graves, he has Viego, Karthus. The only engage is really a Threshold or you running in and flinging them back. This is perfect. This Singe makes total sense. You do not need to be picking this into every single matchup, okay? Now you're running the teleport. Level 1, what do? You wait. You patient. You just let the wave come in. You wait for level 3 where you become a champion and you start spam pinging your jungler saying, "Hey buddy, let's get something let's get something going." Now, you need to be looking at the minimap. Your goal really is to try and get a counter gank with the teleport into bot or top lane. That's pretty much your pre-6 goal, is literally just getting a react TP or getting a roam down with predators in bot or top. The mid lane matchup, you have to wait for your jungler. Just as I said it, Viego looking to make his way through, and Faker gets the poison, gets the flick, gets the kill. How easy is that? So because Singe doesn't really have any pushing capabilities in the early game, the wave is going to come into you. So level 3, if you can hold a freeze and ping your jungle, if you have like a Jarvan, you have like a Lee Sin, anything, just spam ping them, come to my lane. You see, he picks up the Dark Seal, gets that control ward, and we start running back out of base. Now, in this game, guys, we have Mad Arnmut playing Graves. People think Graves top. They're like, what the hell is this? Graves lane. People should know by now, Graves is a pretty high priority pick in pro play. It's a triple flex. It can go top, mid, and jungle, giving it a lot more strength in draft. If it was just a Graves specific for one lane, it wouldn't be picked very often. It wouldn't be that strong. It's just that it can be flexed to a lot of lanes and solve a lot of as we get this teleport straight into the top lane. Ryze flashes forward, and I would say that's 100% a win for Faker, right? And Graves gets the kill onto the Talia. Faker just 12 head. Maybe he knew and baited it out. Because now that Ryze doesn't have flash, for the next 5 minutes, he's fucked. So we put down the stink. We get the flip. We get the autos. Second kill over to Faker, and that Dark Seal is starting to stack. This has been the perfect game so far. This is not going to happen every single game, but hopefully you can understand the premise. And do I realistically think that Faker will play Singed mid at Worlds? Unlikely. So I've done a video on his Vi mid, his Singed mid. He has these picks up his sleeve. I don't know what he's doing. He's played like 5 Singed mid games. But when I was in EU and I versed his Singed mid, he played a couple of Singed mid games there as well. Maybe on these boot camps, he has a thirst for playing Singed mid. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It can work. Like, it's not that bad. Maybe Singed mid top is a good flex. Maybe it's going to... I don't know. I hope so. But I just don't know. As you can see, the boots. You're going Mercury treads. This should be a no-brainer. If you're into something like a Tryndamere, rush the steel caps. The steel-plated bloody boots. I mean, can we just call them Ninja Tabi? Can we just go back on them, please? What a stupid change. Yep. We put our gunk on the ground. Ryze has no flash. We flip him. We're faster than him. We'll get in front of him. Wait for it. Bang. 3 stacks on the Dark Seal. Viego picks the kill up. And you should understand why now. You should be playing this into low mobility champions, low mobility mages that you can rush mercs against, and just when they don't have flash, there's 5 minutes where you just annihilate them. If the enemy bot lane is playing something like a Jinx, like look at this, a Talia, or like things like a Philios, Caitlyn, anything with low mobility, anything that's not like Ezreal, Thresh, or something crazy, it's perfect. You just roam down to the bot lane over and over and over when they have no summoners, and you make an absolute slaughter. Oh, as do we find the Kiana? No, she flips over. Does Faker have flash? He does. Flash, gets the auto, gets the stench, and we get our 3rd kill of the game. And we're going to tax the wave. Let's get it. Steal the whole thing. Oh. Look at these mid laners with the respect. How sad. I would take that whole goddamn wave. And we're going to head back to base now. Start making our way towards our first item. I've seen him do 2 builds. He has a Shurelya's build and also a Proto Belt build. I like the Proto Belt build. It seems a lot more aggressive, a lot more damage. The Shurelya seems a little bit more team-oriented. Gets the Blasting Wand, which means he's going to be going for the Proto, and we're going to head out. 5 stacks. I mean, a Mejai. Mejai's is the perfect item for Singed. There's probably one of the best abuses of Mejai's. The extra movement speed is... Any movement speed item on Singed is just cracked. And you know what's funny? I was going to do a Singed mid video a while back. There's a Korean player. I'm not kidding. There's a Korean mid player who plays Singed mid. What does he average CS per minute? 3. 3 CS per minute. He hits Grandmaster playing only Singed mid. And his strategy is mayhem. He just runs around the map, doesn't farm, ganks every lane. It's either he wins or he doesn't. But a lot of the time he does win as we get the flip onto Ryze. Ryze hits that ultimate. Does he burn? Does he burn? He does. Faker on a rampage. 4-0-2. Now we're going to head into the wave. And if you're looking for a pick to just absolutely make the enemy want to quit the game and uninstall, I mean, this is it. I couldn't think of a better pick. Head down into the river. Now we're going to start looking for the Tryndamere. Team's got a 3k gold advantage. We find him. We don't have any sums. It's going to be interesting to see. You have to be very careful that you don't blast cone over and then Tryndamere spins out. Look at Faker. He just sits. He waits. And now he flips. Dude, I guarantee you, 99.9% including me, I would have blasted over and tried to flip him, and then Tryndamere would have spun out and I would have been tilted. Faker, he's a little bit smart. He's a little bit smart, and he just waits. He's patient. Oh my god. How good is that? How good is that? The Singed W. You can't dash on that either, right? It's like Cassiopeia W, like a Masma. Oh, Faker, you are alive? Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, Thresh, why? And we're shut down. We give our bloody gold over. I'd love to get some theories in chat why Faker is spamming Singed mid. Is it a counter to Tryndamere? I'm trying to put the numbers on it. Maybe? Usually be good into low mobility. Tryndamere's pretty high mobility, but the W that kind of grounds them, and then you flip him away from the team, maybe it's going to work. Because Chovy played Tryndamere mid, right? A lot of the pros are starting to lean away from Tryndamere mid right now. Very favored, and now it's starting to slow down. Chovy played it, and he got countered by Gragas mid. So Gragas mid with Phase Rush counters Tryndamere mid, and Chovy couldn't really get anything done. He just got CC'd, he got ultimated away. So maybe this Singed mid is also a counter to these Tryndamere blind picks, because that's what's so popular in the meta in pro play. I mean, look. I don't know what I mean. God damn, I hope so. I love the meta right now, by the way. It's super fun meta. So many explosive junglers, so many cool picks, unique champions. Most unique picks at Worlds this year already. As we get the flip, we get our 7th kill of the game. It's 10 minutes in, and we are sitting pretty. I might do 2 reviews. I probably do another Singed game as well, because he's played a lot of these Singed games, guys. And just break it down more. pretty rare we get these Faker singed clips, so... And it was so weird to me when I played Faker. I mean, I've played Faker several times. I mean, I don't like to bring it up. But the one time in EU that I versed him, and he picked the singed mid into my Syndra. And I thought he was trolling. I'm like, dude, the one time I get a verse Faker and he picks singed mid, it's a joke matchup. But I actually think he was dead serious because it is a good counter. I've seen him pick it numerous times after that into that Syndra matchup and into specific low mobility mages. So I think he did have a plan against me, and that is why he was able to beat me, probably. He did also have Canyon as his jungler, so that probably also did help. It's so annoying. I think when I versed Faker, he's had Canyon once, he had Rush another time. The one time I versed Chovy, he had Tarzan, the best jungler in the world. I just can't get lucky with my junglers, man. If I get a little bit lucky with my jungler, I could actually be on a world championship team right now, and potentially I could have hoisted the trophy. But now, we'll never know. And look, I mean, I'll leave it. We'll just never know. You guys can, in a different simulation, man. As we pick up the Proto, we've got 8 stacks. This better be a goddamn Mejai's Faker. Remembering that at 7 stacks with the Mejai's upgrade, it's gold efficient for the amount of ability power you get. So even if you're not 10 stacks on the Mejai's, if you're 7 or above, start thinking about it. We find the Talia. Look at the movements on this guy. We juke. We make it out. We get picked up by the Kiana, unfortunately. But we had a little bit of fun in doing so. And I don't know if a lot of you guys saw, but Oceania, we got our first win at Worlds last night. We beat Infinity, which is the LATAM, I think South America team. Great game. It's our first win. We had losses against China and Korea beforehand. Everyone was pointing and making fun of us, which they seem to do every year. But that's okay. We can take it. Get the Giant's belt. No Mejai's. Not really much point in 5 stacks. He keeps griefing over these kills. 6 deaths for the Rise. 061. This poor man. And who is he up against? GS Mojito. They are the Turkish representatives. And they had a good start to Worlds. They won their first 2, and then they lost their second 2 games. Everything ripped out from underneath them. Probably unlikely that they're going to make it to the group stage. C9 are doing very well. Should I not spoil games in these? I'm not sure if I should be talking about the Worlds games. A lot of people get triggered over spoilers, but like, goddamn man, if you haven't seen a result in like 12 hours, like, I mean, I know people have got jobs and stuff, and I don't have a real job, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys care about me talking about the games, because I watch every game. League of Legends is my life. Okay, maybe Rise is dead here. Proto Belt. Get that extra movement speed. Get the stench. Wait for the flip. And we flip. Get that assist. And we're not seeing much Viego picked at Worlds, by the way. It's an interesting jungle meta. We saw some Zed, some Kiana, some Talon. Talia is very strong. Hey guys, let's not feed the Jinx. Faker doesn't have flash. He wants to try and get a flip, but he can't get in range. And I mean, if I'm the enemy team, I pop that FF vote up pretty quickly here. What's he got? Is he okay? He's fine. Gore Drinker on the Trinimir. Gore Drinker on the Kiana. Very popular item at the moment. LS... notably has been saying the Gore Drinker on Trinimir is not good. He prefers a Kraken Slayer setup, like a more full damage rather than the sustained setup. I think it can be pretty situational. I do agree that Gore Drinker Trin shouldn't be built every game. There's situations where you're going to be getting a lot more presence from having the Kraken looking for some more damage. It's like Kraken PD into crit or something like that. I remember Nemesis prefers that build also. But overall, man, yeah, Trinimir mid. I mean, it's being banned away from Chovy, but other than that, not seeing as much presence as I thought. Mid laners that are getting picked. I'm pretty sure Irelia and LeBlanc are the highest priority mids at the moment. LeBlanc just because there's not many good counter picks, and Irelia because it's a double flex. It can go mid-top, so you pick it early, and the enemy doesn't really know where it's going. But the thing you gotta remember, guys, is these pro play picks. You guys aren't playing pro, and like I know Faker is watching now. Like except for Faker here, you guys aren't playing pro. The solo queue. Oh, we stopped the Talia. Any damage is gonna stop that Talia wall. By the way, guys, just drop an auto. Faker does a little trolling. We got the Mejais. I just noticed 16 stacks on it. And yeah, some of these pro play picks, like things like things like Syndra, like. If you're looking for solo queue results, it's completely different. Your experience is not the same, okay? A lot of these picks are strong because of draft advantages you can get, not specifically exactly how they play out in game. So yeah, if you're looking to climb divisions, definitely don't always just look at what the pros are playing in their competitive games and be like, oh, that must be the strongest pick you can get. So I know a lot of people make that mistake. Kill the Krugs. Enemy team. FF's the game. Let's jump onto the Rift. I want to watch one more game, guys. One more of Faker's Singed mid before we go. Jumping onto the Rift in the second game. You can see he's got that boot set up with the Predator again. And he actually pops his Predator here in the early game. Instantly moving in. Gets the flip. He starts the E. And this is what Faker does every single game, guys. He looks for the invade, and he's ready to start that E. He Predators and then slings them back. The boots on Predator is buffed. Oh, nice. And he's against a Rumble mid lane. I think Rumble mid at the moment with Predator, underrated as fuck. Rumble mid, very underrated right now. And we're going to come back, and we already have the Dark Seal. You know it's going to be a Mejai's angle. And once again, guys, Rumble, it's a low mobility mid. You're going to be able to run him down. You're going to be able to flip him off. Enemy also has the Soraka. You should be able to get into the fight, put some healing reduction. Faker moves across. Make sure no fancy business is happening. Puts a pink ward down. And once again, like Rumble will fuck you up early game. You do not want to be going for aggressive trades, do you? Gets the E, and you're going to lose out the trade, man. You don't have any shoving capabilities. You don't really have a lane. You have to understand, you don't have to lane. Some people just think, oh my god, like I need to trade here, I need to interact. You can sit back and just wait and hit if you sit back, wait, hit every single CS, but the enemy team's getting shoved, like look, but then they don't get anything from it. It's an even lane. You haven't actually lost a lane. The problem is when you're getting shoved in, they're able to move and help their jungler or help their team. That's really the only advantage they're going to get if you're hitting all the CS and not taking too much poke on a tower. In a perfect world, however. And you can see, he drops what? That's like 8 CS, instantly teleports, like I said, into the bot lane. And he's going to zoom in. Has that Predator, has that flip, has the Yuumi. You see what I mean, guys? Do you see the strength of this pick? And I'm excited because Singed Yuumi late game sounds disgusting. That sounds absolutely horrifying for the enemy team to try and deal with. Loving this pick. Loving this pick. Can't wait to pick it and go 0-15 and get banned in my next game. Absolutely wonderful. And it's not about the CS. The CS don't matter. So if you don't know how to CS, maybe this pick is for you. Or maybe just pick something a little bit simpler like the Annie. You don't have to do these crazy roams. And we're running the water walking, aren't we? So someone that likes to do water walking is Doinby on his Rise. He likes to shove his Rise mid lanes and then roam to the side lanes. Water walking is terrific in solo queue. It's one of the most underrated runes for solo queue. You get to the side lanes faster, you're able to impact and get there with your jungler or do whatever. It gives you so much more value, I think, than a lot of the other runes, specifically for solo queue. In pro play, I feel not so much. It's a little bit less coin flippy. But yeah, guys, start looking to try and change up your runes. Integrate this water walking. I like to do it on Talia sometimes. I like to do it on Nunu mid if I'm looking at cheese. Look at the snowball on the minimap. What the hell is this? The Rengar gets a solo into the Ornn. Q toggling, gets the wave in, level 5, Q max by the way. Should be a no-brainer. Get into that river there. Always get into that river, get that water walking, see that movement. As the Predator, wait for it, pops the Predator. Here we go. Gets the poison, gets the flip, gonna get 1 kill, now looking for the second. And Kane's able to get it, and he lives, wow. Now he should be able to hard shove this lane and then get the back and then Ornn swaps back. You need to make sure this doesn't freeze though. If you let, I mean, if it's got, Rengar's going to be able to freeze it. Nothing Faker can really do, I guess. I'd be a nice guy, I'd ult in and then pull and then try and kill the wave. Just because his Ornn is 18 CS, but he'll manage. Boots have been completed. You can see every game, guys. It's the boot rush. Looking for that Proto Belt next. Then get that Mejai's when you can. And we're going to run straight into the bot lane here. Do you see how the... This is genius, right? So Ornn... So here's top lane. Ornn ran mid to clear the waves. There's nothing really to do in the mid lane for the next 10 seconds. So he looked for that bot lane cheese. Nothing happens, and he'll just run back mid. But understand the premise that... I think Rumble even... Let me have a look. No, he's hard shoving now. He probably would have lost it. But you understand the premise. When there's nothing to do in the mid lane, especially if the enemy mid goes for a back and it's even wave, you can just run out of lane and run straight bot. You don't have to run down mid, then run bot. Just run straight bot. I like to do it a lot when I'm level 6 on Twisted Fate. Just run straight bot, especially if they're overextended. But they did buff Predator, right? I'm seeing a lot more Predator usage these days. They buffed it. And already, Faker. We're zooming in. We have that ultimate. Gets the assist. Oh, we're a little bit low here, though. Rumble flash is in. Faker has flash. Do you reckon they keep going for this? He flashes in. Picks up the Soraka. And he's hungry for more. Oh, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. And we're out. Later, bitch. Get on. He's so fast. Please do not stay. Oh my god. This guy. He's feeling a little bit cheeky. And Faker right now, he's about 200-300 LP on the EUS server, guys. He's making his way up. I don't think he's going to have a rank 1 grind. I think... Faker and Chovy, I've said it from the start, they're not the type of guys to grind for rank 1 on these type of like world trips. They're looking for the trophy, man. They don't want to lose their mental and spam games in solo queue every day. We head back, we get the blasting. This Rumble's not doing too bad. He's 2-0, he got that Predator. He went for the Sorks himself, which is the good option. Dude, what is the cooldown on this Predator? Is Yuumi going to get on? Yuumi's on. We flip 1. Trying to get in front of the Rumble. The Nunu here, sorry. What the hell? No one finished S. Vayne gets it. That doesn't stop it, right? No damage. He just commands so much map presence. Instantly top lane, gets the ward onto the Wraith to see where the enemy jungle's pathing. And now he hovers on the Rengar, who's probably in this brush. Yep, gets the flip. Oh shit, hopefully Ornn can finish it. Oh, nice. And now we're in trouble. Rumble dodges the E. Off of the carpet damage. Oh my god, he pops the thumbs up, that cheeky devil. And he flips the Rumble, absolutely tilting him. Love to see Faker getting a little bit cheeky, having fun. Pretty rare you get to see him pop the emote. What a guy. This better not be his goddamn last year, man. I'll cry if he retires. I don't think so. I think this year, and I think we've got next year, and then I think after next year, I'll be starting to get a little bit nervous. He's got to do military before he's 30. We get the Proto, and we get the TP now. 10 stacks on the Dark Seal. Should be a Mejai's up next. Bye, Soraka. Bye, Soraka. And honestly, I wouldn't hate it if Yuumi just stayed on Faker for now. Running in. What does Rumble have? Rumble has no flash. Slows him. Flips him.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
This is fun. This is fun. I would probably avoid solo queue for the next week if people are thinking about playing this. It's something that I wouldn't want on my team, and I also wouldn't want to verse the enemy team. Do you understand? It's one of those type of picks. So they've killed the bot lane tower. Ezreal and Soraka move up absolutely unnecessarily. Wait a second. Come here. Oi. And Faker not even going to chase it. So screw that. My bot lane's stuffed up. Soraka, you shouldn't have done that. Gets the flip. He's ready to head back. He needs the I mean, he could Predator again on them. Oh, Nunu's bot side though. Gets the Ruby Crystal. I've seen him do a couple of setups. I've seen him do like a Rylai's into Demonic Embrace. To an there's a couple of different setups he's going. I'm sure he's still trying to investigate maybe what the best build is. But essentially AP health items plus tankiness. Like you can get, I think you can go like a Dead Man's. You can probably go Randuin's if you wanted. There's plenty of items you could go. Frozen Art. I don't. It's probably situational on Singed. He's actually not CSing too badly. 87 at 11 is no joke for a champion like this, the way he CS'd early. As we have Flash, we have Predator. Is he going to go for the dive? He most certainly is. Double kill for Kane. He gets a kill back for himself, and we're still on the hunt for the Rengar. Man, this MS you get from Yuumi is such bullshit. Wait a second, Ezreal. Beautiful. 24-8. This pick just opens the map up. It's a really good ender. And this should be two 15-minute games, 100%. We get the Mejai's as well. Let's see if we can get 25 stacks on it.
Now you're ready to
Get on, Yuumi. How much does Yuumi weigh, do you think? 5 kilograms? I mean, she literally levitates on some type of a book. It'd kind of be like having a school backpack on that moves. Sounds cozy. And we are still on the hunt. Predator activated. Ezreal pops the exhaust. It is not enough. And they're just taunting with him now. 12 stacks on the Mejai's.
turret plating will fall soon.
What a pick by Riot. What a champion by Riot Games. This, I mean, whoever invented Yuumi, I just want to find them and shake their hand. Hey, good job. Good design. You guys think it is good design? Like, it is unique. It's a unique design. I like unique designs, and I don't mind her overall presence. It's just like the AFK thing that I'm kind of triggered about. I don't know. I don't know if it's good design. Not healthy design. We didn't get an assist on that bad boy. Yes? Any flips? Oh, most certainly. Ezra lives, what? No, he doesn't. Faker flips in. Soraka not gonna be able to heal. Now he's gonna zoom out. Get out. No shot, we're going back in. Predator. Put the poison. Weave them autos. Another thumbs up. Let's go. Dude, he is just annihilating them. 24 stacks. One more, please, before the FF. I'm guessing that's not enough. That's going to be the end of today's review, guys. Really fun, honestly. I had so much fun in doing this today. Good luck in your games. I mean, maybe the Singed mid pick is for you, maybe it's not. But hopefully I'll see you on my next video. Peace.